Very warm welcome and good morning to you all. This is our recently purchased 2021, first registered in July of this year. One private owner from roughly 3 miles from here, purchased brand new in July from Crewe Volkswagen. It's the 1 litre turbocharged engine with the automatic 7-speed DSG gearbox. A fantastic option to have, finished in what is probably one of the top 2 colours they make this car in, Lapiz blue, metallic, a very rich metallic finish, and it has been specified with the winter pack of heated washer jets and heated front seats. Also paddle shift on the steering wheel and a reverse camera as well, along with having just 174 miles, absolutely guaranteed. The gentleman concerned who had owned the vehicle from brand new, unfortunately has a health condition, so is no longer able to drive. That is how we have come across the vehicle. It has both keys, it has a book pack, it's covered by the Volkswagen balance of the 3-year warranty tool until July 2024. It's available with free UK delivery, it's available with competitive car finance, and if you should require also fair part exchange. Cheshire Cars are based in Crewe in Cheshire, and we've been established for 25 years, and we have an enviable reputation for good and straightforward, honest car dealing. So let's take you into the car. As you would imagine, for 174 miles, it's problem free, no issues whatsoever. Good alloy wheels, no marks to the wheels, Goodyear tyres. I want to try and focus in on some of the points of the vehicle really, because it has got a lot of technology for such a small car. So front parking sensors first, and reverse camera plus rear parking sensors. Just scratching my nose, apologies, had an itch. Right, so look at this. This is the blue. What a blue that is. Absolutely stunning, simply stunning, really, really attractive. Peter from BCP Detailing has given the car a very light machine, one pass over with a Roops machine. For those of you who are into detailing, we use all the top items such as the Roops and Cop Chemi. We also have, or Peter has, a wax which is infused with some ceramic, so it should last about 15 months in its present state. You can, of course, and you do receive from me a small container of detailer spray, which just adds another protective layer after sort of 3 or 4 months. Just spray it once and the car will hopefully maintain its glow, its gleam. Every car that we have passes through our workshop regardless of its age and mileage, and this was no exception. It's been into our workshop and has obviously been passed as an A-star car. You do get a multimedia screen, which I'll go into in a moment, with digital radio and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Good sized boot, split seats, 60/40. A big enough well which would take a spare wheel, even a full size spare wheel. In lieu of the wheel you do get the air compressor and the inflation kit, along with a locking wheel nut and a screwdriver. Not much these days, I'm afraid, folks, but it is all that you need. I would imagine that Volkswagen will cover it by at least 12 months for the with either AA or RAC recovery, so you could check with your Volkswagen dealer. Registration number, it's DF21TJZ 172, I think it is. So I'll be corrected, we'll go inside and have a look, but I think it's 72 miles, might be 74. I've just got a sort of a sneaking suspicion it might have just clocked 174 miles. But anyway, it has got 3/4 of a tank of petrol, so if you are going to come up and collect it, I'll just turn the, that's it, the lights off, telling us we had the door open. So yeah, so it has got fuel, so if you are going to come and collect it, you will get pretty much anywhere in the country without having to refuel. I've got my Apple CarPlay on the phone at the moment, which is showing on the media screen. It's got cruise control as well, 7-speed auto, paddle shift, 2 USB ports, and it's a nice place to be, really. Let me just put the lights on just to give us, there we go. So rather apt, because the screen you can see is showing that the boot isn't closed properly, so it even tells you when the boot isn't closed. But it's a really attractive car inside, lots of high gloss black detailing. That's the Apple CarPlay. It will allow you to use Google Maps as well, and probably Apple Maps. No reason why it won't let you use Apple Maps, I don't think. Radio, and let's turn that down a little bit. That's your sort of menu screen with your various points of direction: sound, vehicle, Apple CarPlay, telephone. I'll show you that my phone is connected at the moment. Go back. I'm just trying to see if we can do it without actually touching the screen, but I think if you swipe across it moves the screen. I thought it may just allow you to do it. No, it doesn't. You have to swipe it. So down here we have the instrumentation for heat and ventilation. Air conditioning is standard, but what isn't standard are these. These are heated seats. They're an option, and with those heated seats you receive the heated wash jets, which is useful in the winter, of course. Override the stop start here. Parking sensors, you can even override the parking sensors as well. Foot on the brake, squeeze at the front here, just squeeze with this finger here, just squeeze here and just engage the gear you wish. If you want to reverse, then it won't come up with the camera because I've got the boot slightly ajar, so that's a shame, but it does have a camera and it does show you on the screen the full size reverse position of where you are compared to any obstacles. 174 miles, that's the mileage. There's your cruise control and also volume control, and across here are the controls for the menu, which again I can't show you. So let me just go and interrupt the video just to show you a little bit more, because I'm just going to close the boot. So I do beg your pardon whilst I do that. Let's just do the job properly. That's the boot closed, so we should now be able to show you the reversing of the vehicle. Sorry, with the camera of the vehicle, should I say. Let's just put it into reverse. And there is the camera. You also have a digital speedometer, which is very, very useful, especially in speed restrictions. You can actually monitor your speed very, very accurately with a digital speedometer. The steering wheel is adjustable for reach and height. There's the paddle shift just here, so you would engage D for drive, which would then say D for drive, and if you want to drive it manually, you just basically move it through the gears. That would be an up gear, so if we just go and show you D for drive. So we're now driving off. If I wanted to just that's it. Go down back to reverse. I'm just trying to hold the camera at the same time study. So can you see that you get a diagram of the car on one side, and it's very, very interesting actually how they've managed to split the screen so you get half and half. Hopefully you can see that. I'm just going to gently let the car drive itself really in reverse, because you do get some engine braking. We'll just go there. That's quite enough. So yes, if you wanted to drive it in manual mode on the gear shifter, then in that position you would basically move the whole lever across to the left, and then you would go forwards for higher gear and backwards for a lower gear. So people ask me, why would you want to have an automatic and drive it in manual? Well, it gives you more control in wet and icy conditions and snowy conditions. So if you imagine you're going down a hill, and let's just go into media, let's just go into radio, let's go back. go back into Apple CarPlay actually. So if you're going down the hill, by putting the car into manual, it gives you more control over the car. Rather than using the brakes, you can use the engine braking to slow down or accelerate, as the case may be. So you've got best of both worlds, and I've just seen 2 USBs that are just under there, and we do have in the glove box a cable supplied by Volkswagen, as well as the handbook. No smells in the car. Now it has a dark headlining, so I'm afraid some of the video may not pick up quite what you have, but you have high gloss detailing and a coloured fascia, which is graphite, and a dark seat with a nice pattern in the backrest, stitching all around the edge of the seat, which I don't know again if it will pick up. Nice stitching there. Pleasant place to be. 3 people in the back, 2 in the front. It's a 5-seat car. You will fit 2 children of teenage age, along with 2 adults in the front, or you can fit, I suppose, 3 smaller children. So it's a 5-seat car with the capabilities to be a 4-seat car comfortably. So 5 seats may be a bit tight if you've got 3 adults in the back, but it is legal to carry 5 people. That's our video. Just a word, and my phone is ringing, so apologies, it's ringing through the car, I can hear it. Just a word about our YouTube channel. If you do want to see more videos like this and top topics, we do top tips on certain things like E10 fuel, how to retain a private registration plate. So we have almost 1 million views on the channel, and we'd be grateful if you would subscribe. We also purchase cars, and to do that you can use our purpose-built website at www.webuyyourcar365.co.uk. Well, that's our 21 plate Polo, 1 litre match, 7-speed automatic with just 174 miles on the speedo. Have a fantastic day, and we hope to hear off you very, very soon indeed. Thank you.